Welcome to Independence High School on this beautiful night for a football game. It's senior night for the Independence Eagles, who are 4-4 on the season. They are playing against Memphis East, who is also 4-4 on the season. And with me is certainly a pleasure for me is Parker Morley, former IHS media student and rookie color commentator. How you doing tonight, Parker?
I'm doing great. It's exciting. It's my first time. I'm ready to get this started. I don't know if I should use a different kind of voice and be more.
Well, you can go a little bit deeper if you want to.
Yeah.
But just be natural. You're going to be great. Parker's filling in for
Alrighty.
Trey Weiss tonight, who had to step away. So, and I appreciate him stepping up and help out the crew here for IHS Media. This is the last home game, being senior night, and saying goodbye to some great seniors. And hopefully, we can finish off the home season with a win. Independence has one more game next week, and that is a district finale against Ravenwood.
That's going to be a big game.
It's going to be huge, and it could decide whether or not the Eagles make the playoffs in 6A.
Yeah, I know right now they're 3-1 in district, and so that game next week is going to be huge.
And Ravenwood has beaten Brentwood, so anything can happen there.
Of course.
Mustangs versus Eagles.
So Memphis East will return.
The kick is off.
And it's going to be set for a touchback. So Memphis East will get the ball at the 20. So one of the things that we were talking about just before the broadcast started is that Memphis East is a newly rezoned school, and another school opened up, and so their team is not a very large team. It's kind of weird to see a school with 28 football players on it.
Yeah, and I also heard before the broadcast that they had 90 last year. Is that correct? Something like that? Yeah. So almost right in half. All right, here they go.
So they're going to start off with a pass out in the flat, and
there
he's going to be taken down for about a 3-yard gain on the play. So and it's going to be kind of interesting to watch how much legs this Memphis East team has with just 28 players, because you gotta guess that there's going to be quite a few players playing both ways.
Oh yeah, and they're going to get worn out, but we'll have to see how the night works out. But I think if our defense steps up, we'll be good.
Okay. So here comes second and about 6. And they're going to hand the ball off. And it's going to be able to get a little bit of yardage there, but not much. Going to pick up about 2. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 4. So that was Muhammad on the carry.
So it's 3rd and 4 here. We'll see if they're gonna do another run play, if they're gonna pass. They got 3 out.
So play action.
The run. Yep.
And he's going to complete it for a first down.
And more.
And he's got some more, and he's going to be taken out
about the 48, 49-yard line.
And that was Jake Huner on the tackle. So Memphis East has a lot of athletes on their team.
Oh yeah.
And we will see how they will be able to how the Eagles can match up against them.
And step back to pass.
And he's going to throw it, and there's nothing there.
Huh.
So good coverage by the Eagles on that one. He really didn't have any place to throw it to.
Yeah, no, not at all. And I don't know, intentional grounding, I don't know. I think they should have called that, because there was absolutely no, I know that there's a receiver in front, but where he threw it, there was absolutely no one there.
He wasn't in any duress or anything like that, so maybe the call isn't there.
Gotcha.
For it. But so we'll see. It brings up 2nd and 10. And they're going to hand it off
to the
again.
run game.
And he's going to pick up about 2 yards on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 8. Now we'll see if the Eagles can stop them on this 3rd down. The field will definitely be shifted, but if the Eagles can be able to return the punt here. So 3rd and 8, Eagles looking for a big stop. Now you used to play, right, Parker?
I did. I played all 4 years here at Independence.
And
so
you were a wide receiver?
Wide receiver and cornerback. So right here, I would be thinking, it's going to be a pass play. I have a feeling it's, 3rd and long, and so I'm expecting a pass.
And he's passing it back,
Oh,
and the Eagles
throws it away. Yep.
And
Eagles stop
great
him.
job by the Eagles there, getting a great rush on the passer.
And great coverage in the back.
It was. There was kind of nothing there, and both those passes, it seemed like, to me, it looked like the passes that they had that they completed did not take much to do, and they just kind of threw it out to the flat. But when they tried to have a play develop there, they struggled a little bit.
Yep.
So here we go. That's going to be Sheffield returning the ball. And he's going to punt, and it's a decent punt.
Oh, is he going to return it? Is he going to let it?
And
No,
he's going to have to let that one bounce.
Yep.
Smart play there because the punter wisely kicked it away.
Mm-hmm.
But so the Eagles are going to get the ball for the first time on the 8-yard line. And their own 8, so they're pushed back kind of deep. And see if they can go 92 yards for a score. And this has been a different year for the Eagles because, as you know, the Eagles, the last 2 seasons, they were 29-1 with 2 state championship berths. First place 2 years ago and last place getting second. So it's been a different year for Independence. So shotgun for Cisco.
They pass it out to.
And Sheffield is open, and he's going to take the ball, pick up
get a first.
about 9 yards on the play, or 10 yards. We'll see if that's going to be a first down. It's going to be right at the marker. So they're going to give them the first down. So right away, 10-yard gain by the Eagles, and they're going to go ahead and go no huddle.
Yep.
Shotgun formation. And go ahead and throw it out there. That was caught by
about a gain of 1 on there.
That was caught by Arana out in the flat. Picks up a couple. Or it picks up about 2 yards on the play. So it brings up 2nd and 8. The Eagles love to pass the ball. The Eagles in their spread offense, they are it almost seems like a pass-first team. And when you have wide receivers like Scurry and Sheffield, that's the way you want to be.
Yep.
And Sheffield on a slant and picks up another first down.
And it's Coach Blade. He's he was my coach. He was always always passing. There wasn't many run plays in the playbook, and so he was always pass oriented. I wouldn't be surprised if they go above 250 tonight on in the air.
All right, so shotgun again, and we're going to hand it off to Henderson, and Henderson's going to pop out to the side, and he is going to be stopped for about a 2-yard loss.
2-yard loss, yep.
He was there for no gain. It looked like he may be able to make it out to the edge, but was stopped.
Yeah, I mean, he had that first initial contact, but then he spun around it, tried to get to the outside.
So Eagles running the hurry up, which is when the team that you're playing against doesn't have that many players, you're going to want to tire them out.
Yep.
So.
Fake. Wide open.
Sheffield.
Oh, man.
The ball was tipped, and Sheffield almost came down with it.
Seems like he wasn't aware of the ball coming down and that it was being tipped.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and 12. And after a quick first two first downs, the Eagles are needing a big play right here.
3rd and long. Expect the usual pass.
So we'll see what Coach Blade gives us here. And looks like it's a little screen. And I think Troy saw the field ahead of him and wanted to go ahead and just run with it there. But that brings up 4th down.
And the Eagles are going to punt here.
And the Eagles' first punt, so we'll see. So see if the defense can come with a big play. So nothing much really happening on the first 2 possessions for both teams.
Yep.
And the punt kind of fading off to the right a little bit.
Oh, it's got a good roll on that. Great roll.
It's a friendly roll for the Eagles.
Yep, yep.
Greenwell punt goes to the 25. Mustangs back in
So now we get on defense, and we got to get another stop here.
So yeah, Greenwell with a nice punt. Nice punt for the Eagles. Now the Mustangs get their second chance at offense, and they have to go 75 yards for a touchdown. We just got about 7 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Memphis definitely has some size on their line.
Oh, yeah.
And so we'll see if that becomes. But so far, the Eagles have been able to get some good good pressure on the quarterback. So here comes a handoff, and he's got some room, but nice open field. Way to clog up the hole.
Open field tackle by the Eagles.
Trying to see the uniforms the Eagles have. Our spotter couldn't make it tonight, so that was Brooks Howard on the stop. Brooks, IHS media student.
Oh.
Yeah. He is
he's in good hands with the media teacher there, you know, Matt Balzer.
Thank you, Parker.
Oh yeah, no, you're welcome.
So that's going to bring up second and about 5.
Oh.
And looks like we have a
timeout.
So Memphis East did not like, the Memphis East coaching staff did not like something that they saw there. So we're going to take our first timeout. So we got 7 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Slow moving.
Yeah.
Slow moving. Used to sometimes is something quick happening, but for the Eagles, it's always been feast or famine this year for their team. And so we'll kind of see. It's maybe kind of just starting a little slow and just to see if we got to pick up. I think this game may be decided by turnovers.
Oh yeah, and the Eagles tried to pick up the pace when they first had the ball. They were going no huddle. They were just getting up to the line, ready to go. Possibly wearing down that Memphis defense. And so they were trying to get it going, but Memphis had to stop. But now we're back on defense, and now they're coming back up to the ball for a 2nd and 5.
Okay, so here we go. 2nd and 5 for the Eagles, or for the Mustangs.
Oh, they spot the formation. Audible.
They're doing some motion here. Little
like
trickery. And they're going to hand it off.
Oh.
And he's going to pick up a first down. And that was a nice run.
Yeah.
But
nice run for McGee.
Yeah, it was a good stop as well, though, too.
So that brings up a 1st and 10, and obviously the coaching staff must have seen something in the defense for the Eagles, and they got the timeout and they exploited it.
Yep.
So 1st and 10 Mustangs. They're going to go ahead and hand it off again, and McGee is going to get 4 yards on the play, bring up a 2nd and 6. So they see something on that left side of the Independence defense. Or right side of the Independence defense, the left side of the Mustangs offense.
Yep.
So we'll see if they go to it again. Pitch to McGee.
Right there.
And he's got some room, and there's a flag on the play, so we'll see what that is. My guess in that area is a hold. So they're just going to give McGee the ball. But that looked like, that's the holding. That's the area of holding, so we'll see what they do. So he was stopped short of the first down, so it would have been third down. But we're going to be a personal foul on Memphis, so that's going to be taking him back quite
15,
a ways.
15 yards,
That's
I
going to be
believe.
a 15-yard penalty. So
Or is that 20 yard?
no, it's 15.
15,
So
yeah.
it's a 15-yard penalty. But at that situation, I mean that's going to take away the run from them.
Yep.
And so that's going to bring up, looks like a second and
About 20.
25.
Yeah.
Huh.
So let's see what their offense is going to do here.
So
Oh,
they're
he
going to
sets
for
back
a
the
pass and
And, oh.
look like a hold. I was watching the play. It looked like a pretty blatant hold on Memphis. So, but great defense out there,
Yep.
and that looked like a regular Parker Morley in coverage.
Oh, yeah, you know.
So that's going to bring up a third and 24. You know, there's not too many plays in the playbook that are written for third and 24.
Oh, yeah, you know. That defense has to expect pass here. Looks like they're rushing 4, though. Getting some pressure on the quarterback. And
he's gonna
he caught it.
be down. He's gonna catch it, but he's
short,
gonna be
yep.
short. He's gonna pick up about 20 on the play. He's gonna bring up 4th and 4.
Yeah, looks like they're bringing their punt team out.
Pass is complete, just short of the first down. That'll bring up 4th and about 4.
So they want to play field position here, and I think it's kind of wise.
Yeah.
It was a nice little pass play, but as you know, in high school and in college, if you go down at all,
The play's dead. The
play
play's
is
over.
dead.
Clock still runs, but the play's over.
Right. So 4th and 4, and here they're going to punt. Costly personal foul penalty for the Mustangs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he fumbles
Oh.
the snap.
Oh,
He's going to run, and there's
Oh.
a nice block, but
is there a block in the back there? No.
it doesn't matter because
Yeah,
the
we
Eagles are going to
got-
get the ball.
Great field position. That's great field position.
And we're going to see, I think that was Brooks Howard on the tackle, or Huner. Man, these uniforms are the toughest to read, especially with my eyesight going bad. I'm about ready to
Yeah.
turn 40. My eyesight's awful. So that was Huner on the play. Our normal spotter, Clint Chizerny, is not here tonight.
Oh, okay.
So,
We're on our own here.
all right. So shotgun formation.
Oh, pass it
Cisco's
to the
gonna-
flat. Oh, he's
and-
got room to run. He's got a block. Oh, all right. So he sets out about the 14-yard line. That was a great pickup of about maybe 20 yards right there.
That was Isaiah Collier, and I tell you what, everybody talks about Sheffield and Scurry
Yeah.
a lot, but Collier has put himself together a nice season, and it's fun to watch him play.
And I'm pretty sure the defense, you know, they hear T.J. Sheffield. They're gonna put their best person on him. But you know, they have a whole bunch of weapons out there.
And Cisco's back to pass. Oh, throws it just behind
him.
Henderson. So, and Collier, Jr., the wide receiver,
Okay.
the receiving core for the Eagles is all
Juniors.
all juniors.
All right, so they got him next year.
Very athletic next year as far as the skill positions go.
And yeah, they still have that same quarterback. Cisco is junior as well.
Mhm.
So they got a lot of returning people for next year.
So here we go, 2nd and 10. Pitch to Henderson, and he's
He's
got
got
some
room. Yeah,
And he's going to push his way
Oh.
through, and he's going to be down
about the 2, I would think. Looks like it.
about the 4.
Yeah.
We'll get you used to watching these here.
Yeah, you know.
So we'll see if he's going to have a first down or if it's going to be 3rd down.
Yeah.
Looks like they're going to spot him just a little bit short of the 4. Or
Oh,
no, it was a first down.
First and goal
Yeah.
at the 4.
First down. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Not only us, but the PA announcer, Joe Deo, also was fooled. And we're going to hand it off to Troy
And
again. He's going
over.
to jump. And waiting for the call. Touchdown, Eagles! Troy Henderson.
That was a great leap from the backfield and over the pile.
Troy Henderson
Great
with
job.
the leap.
Yeah.
That was nice. That's athletic right there.
Oh yes, very athletic. You know, they bring him in those situations.
Could you have done that?
You know, I do have some hops, but I don't have the same build as he does, so I would be blown up right at the line most likely.
So on senior night, our senior running back gets us 6.
And for the
And
extra
the
point,
extra point is no
good.
good. So Landry,
Point after, no good. Eagles go up 6.
so it's his first miss on the season.
Wow.
And that's all right. The Eagles still come away with 6.
Yep, 6 points is better than
So
nothing.
the Independence Eagles with 6. And the Memphis East Mustangs 0.
So the Eagles are going to kick it off here, and the Memphis offense has about 4.5 minutes left in the first. See what they can produce.
One of my favorite things is tonight is the pink out, and whenever they do the pink out here, they always have the female flag runners.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it's so cool that the girls get a chance to run the flags for this game, and it's a fun evening. So here is the kickoff, and Burma missing an extra point, but the Eagles will get it back.
Oh, yeah.
And the kickoff is going to be through the end zone and a touchback.
Into the end zone. Mustangs coming out first and 10 at the 20.
So with 4.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter, it is the Independence Eagles 6 and the Memphis East Mustangs 0. The Eagles offense seemed to finally click there because it was both passing and running, and if you can combine those two things with the players they have, it's pretty deadly.
Yeah, and I think, I think Scott saw that, Henderson, he was running great against that defense, and so he just handed him the ball right at the 4 and just told him to leap over and get that touchdown.
And getting Cisco in a good rhythm has been key this year for success for Independence. So now we'll see how Memphis does this. They're going to go ahead and shift the formation a little bit.
Looks like they're kind of confused.
And flag on the play. That's going to be a delay of game penalty. So delay of game is going to go ahead and put them 5 yards back. So they're going to be at the 15.
Looks like they kind of got confused there.
Back them up 5 yards. It'll be first down and 15.
So going to hand it off and almost tackled it behind the line of scrimmage, but he's going to pick up about 7. So
Robertson made the tackle for the Eagles.
That was a great tackle by Robertson right there.
Brings up second and about 7 for the Mustangs.
He came up from the safety position and made that tackle. That was a great job.
So 2nd and 7. And shotgun formation back to pass. And it's going to be complete in just a bit, about 2 yards short of a first down.
Yep.
And it's going to bring up 3rd and 2. So we'll see what the Eagles can do here.
See if we can stop them again and get them a 3 and out and get the ball back. They hand the ball.
Hand off, and that's going to be a quick, easy first down. He's going to pick up a little bit extra. It's going to bring our 1st and 10 from their own 35. A nice little play up the middle. And
Logan in on a stop for the Eagles.
you know, sometimes like when it's like a short play like that, it's just kind of difficult because it's
you have a big arsenal.
And you got to hit the spot right because it's just basically if you fall over, it's kind of there. So 1st and 10, and another handoff right up the middle, and he's not going to go anywhere.
Great job by the defense right there.
So that was Bixby on the tackle. he just kind of got through there. Didn't look like he was really blocked at all.
Nope.
And was able to stop that before it could get started. So 2nd and 10, because a pickup of no gain on the play.
You know, they got the student section getting hype over there. You know, giving the defense some little extra.
Okay, handoff again. He's able to slip through a couple tackles and pick up about 14 on the play. It's going to bring him another first down for the Mustangs. And
On the carry, tackled by
Yeah,
number
they're seeing something on that left side. Their left side that they keep
Mustang first down.
they keep running. They keep getting yards on that left side.
I think they're going to be content to run the ball. If they're able to get pickups like that, they're going to want to run the ball.
I totally agree on that.
So all right. And this time they pass.
Yep. Oh.
And
Bad
kind of
pass.
overthrew it.
Yeah.
Great coverage on that play, and basically stuck with him, and there really wasn't anything to throw to.
Yeah, they were. The offense was hoping that, you know, they'd be rushing because they would think, you know, it's a run play, 1st and 10. They thought they were going to run, and so, but they tried to sneak us behind and, you know, try to pass it, but our defense was able to stop them.
Okay, 2nd and 10, minute 50 to go. And it's going to hand it
Hand it
off.
off.
And this time he's going to pick up about 5 yards in the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5 as we kind of starting to wind down to about a minute and a half remaining in the first quarter. And
Bixby in on the stop for the Eagles.
Bixby really does a good job up the middle. He's able to stop
Yep.
some of those things. It just kind of depends on whether or not they can get a good block on him, whether or not he will
Be able to
be able to get the tackle
Yep.
before or after the line of scrimmage. So here we go. Here comes a big 3rd down for Memphis. What Memphis East does not want to do here is they do not want to give the ball back to the Eagles after the last down. They need to get, last time the Eagles had the ball, they need to get a 1st down to keep moving.
Yep.
So they're going to play action on this.
Oh, there he is.
And he is open, and the ball is going to be overthrown.
That was really close.
And he had it a little bit.
Yep.
So the Eagles on that play, kind of lucky that the
Yep.
ball was overthrown because he had him. So they're going to bring out their punt team. So good stop by the Eagles. The Mustangs from Memphis East, they were able to pick up a few 1st downs.
Yep.
And did a good job.
And let's see if they're going to give Sheffield the ball and see if he can return this one.
I think they're going to want to kick it anywhere but to him.
Yep.
So they're going to kick it,
Oh,
and then
he's
Sheffield's
gonna
going to be able to
return it.
return it. Gets it at the 15,
Oh.
able to miss the make the first 2 guys miss. And he's going to be taken down after about a 10-yard gain at the 24-yard line. So about the same sort of field they looked at before. About
Yep.
70 yards to go. I think we're going to see more of the same.
Oh, yeah, I think so too. And, you know, if our defense keeps stepping up like this and, you know, getting our stops, give us more time on offense and get us some more points on the board.
All right, Cisco's in shotgun. And he's going to pass it out to Sheffield
Oh,
flat.
wide open field.
Sheffield's
If he
got
gets
some
past that-
run.
Oh,
Pick up about 13 yards.
gets the 1st down on that.
Sheffield catches the pass from Cisco.
If they're going to give you that,
You might as well take it.
right? and that's the situation there. You basically, they're trying to avoid giving up the big plays.
Yeah.
And the Eagles are going to be content if they can pick everything up in chunks. They're going to be content with that.
Yeah.
So 40 seconds remaining. Once again, going to pass. Going to go to the other side
Same play.
and go over there to
Oh,
Scurry.
and
he
he
could. Oh, he was bumped out of
stepped
bounds.
Yep.
So Scurry. So it's kind of pick your poison with Scurry and Sheffield there on each side. So,
Oh.
there's a flag there. It's probably going to be a hold.
Yeah. Holding on that receiver.
So there was a reason why he was so open.
Yeah. it's
I believe
gonna
that was
be-
Collier on the hold.
Okay. Yeah, and it's going to be a repeat first down, but
So 1st and 20. So that's going to be a little bit difficult. But
if they keep giving up those the short plays just like this, quick slant.
so quick slant thrown a little bit low.
Yep.
So that's going to bring up 2nd and 20. I mean, I think that's going to be there all game.
Oh yeah. You know, and a lot of defenses, you know, they're going to sacrifice. You know, they're going to give you that short yardage, but they aren't going to let you. You know, they aren't going to let you do those big plays down the field. But you know, with the Indy offense, I know that they're capable of anything, and they could probably, you know, throw that ball way downfield and beat this defense.
So here we go. 2nd and 20.
We'll see what they got. Rolls out.
And he's going to throw it
Throw
deep to Sheffield and just over his head. So they did that deep play.
Yep. They're going to try to get it to him. They thought he'd be opened out there.
So now brings up 3rd and 20, and we'll see what they're able to get here.
I know it might not be a good option, but you know, if they hand it off to Henderson here, I don't think the defense is going to expect it. But well, we'll see. It's probably going to most likely be a pass here.
Yeah, it could be a draw.
Yeah.
I like your call on that, but it'll be a pass.
Yep. And right in
Down
the middle.
Oh.
Big hit after the play, but dropped it just before that.
So it looked like Collier with the drop on that. So that's all right. 4th and 20, and now the Eagles are going to kick it back off to Memphis.
Yep.
Or punt it back off with 15 seconds to go in the quarter. So this last minute of this quarter's lasted a little while.
Yeah. This is an interesting formation on defense. They aren't rushing a whole lot of people. They're keeping 3 back, giving their returner a lot of room to run.
Punt's going to go up, and they're going to once again let it drop, and it's going to be at the let it roll to the 27-yard line. So great punt. So 1 play left in the 1st quarter.
All right, let's see if the Eagle defense can keep doing what they're doing and getting some stops, giving our offense some more chances of getting some points.
Going to hand it off, and he's got
They
a lot
need
of
to get
room.
a stop.
And that's going to bring up the end of the half with the Independence Eagles leading the Memphis East Mustangs 6-0. So it seems like that this is going to be one of those games where it's going to be chunk yardage picked up throughout, and we're going to really kind of, you know, see if, and like basically the Eagles just need to keep it on the Memphis East to make sure that we get them tired out.
Yeah, and you know, again, with them having such a small roster, a lot of them are going to be playing both sides of the ball, and the more tired that they get, the easier it will be on the fresh offense or the fresh defense that's out there for the Eagles.
So while we're kind of here at a timeout, I want to give a shout out to the crew tonight. Our director, Garrett Fee, is downstairs. Graphics is Erica Opelt. Up here is Sam Wild and Ethan Wilson running camera. And it's fun to have everybody out here tonight. And, of course, IHS media alum Parker Morley with the color commentary.
Yeah, I hope that first quarter wasn't too bad. I mean, I don't know.
I would say it was ample. It was good.
All right, well that's good. I'll strive to be great in this second quarter.
You'll hit your you'll hit your groove in the second half.
Yep.
We don't have commercials in this, so
No.
they're going to do this. Okay, so it's 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. And they're going to hand it off, and he's going to be stopped.
Get stuffed right there.
Maybe gets a yard on the play. a flock
Of Eagles.
of eagles,
Yep.
Eagles in on that stop.
And
or
you
a
know,
host of eagles.
and you know, it's when this game started. You know, the temperature was really nice. It's really nice football weather. You know, it's starting to get a little bit cold out here, but out there it probably feels perfect for the players. And
Yeah. I'm gonna have to send a student to get my sweatshirt out of my classroom.
a little bit chilly.
All right, so they're gonna
They drop
pass on
back.
this ball, and
Oh,
what a catch!
That was a great catch.
I mean, he caught that one with one
One-handed.
hand.
Mullins
Wow.
over the middle.
So
Knocked out.
there's not a whole lot you can do on that side
Yeah.
of play, because he basically palmed that ball. I thought Stickum was illegal. So that was a great play. Very,
Oh, is there a
and
flag?
there's a
Oh,
flag.
They're waving it
they're
off.
waving off the flag.
Yeah.
I think they were mesmerized. They figured that that catch was so crazy that there was no way it could not be
They're
real.
probably they're probably going to check his gloves right now to make sure there's nothing illegal on
Now,
him.
did you
but-
use Stickum?
You know, I had some good gloves, but I did not. You know, some players they do sell this spray that you know you can do on it, and it's perfectly legal. But I mean, I didn't use it, and I didn't think it worked very well.
Okay. Here comes 1st and 10 for the Mustangs.
They're getting
Back
some-
to pass,
Man, he's got a lot of
and he's
time.
got so much time.
but throws it away.
And
Where
threw it to no
I-
one, and we have
is there?
looks like an eagle getting up slow.
This pass goes incomplete.
So I'm not exactly sure
Second down and 10
if
for
he
the
was
Mustangs.
throwing it to the numbers.
I don't know.
So, but it is a smart decision. If you don't have anything, don't
That's-
force it.
Yep. And again, like you said, it's going to be a game about, you know, turning the ball over. You know, whoever turns the ball over, you know, more chances for them. So,
So 2nd and 10 for the Mustangs. They're going to hand it off, and he's going to be nice hard run on that play. He's going to pick up about 5.
Key on the carry for the
He was-
McGee's
he's getting some tackles tonight.
McGee for the Mustangs is pretty tough runner to take
Oh,
down.
yeah.
I'm not sure how
He's-
many. When you're given that 2nd, 3rd, and 4th effort like that, I'm not sure how much he can last, because he's been the main workhorse for
Oh,
them.
And, you know, he gets hit right at the line, but, you know, he powers through it and gets, you know, those extra yards after the initial hit.
So 3rd and about 6, and they're
Hand it
going to
off.
hand it right back off to him, and he's going to avoid the first tackle. And it's going to bring up an interesting 4th down,
Yeah.
because
backed up short of the first down.
I don't know how their kicker is, but that's going to be a long kick if they try to do that. But
so I'm not guessing they're going to kick
Yeah.
this, but this is that area where it's short enough to where you really don't want to punt,
yeah.
but it's too long for a field goal.
Yep. And it looks like, yep. looks
And
like
they're
they
going to take their 2nd time out of the half.
They're going to figure out what they want to do here.
What would you do in this situation? I say go for it.
Yeah, I say go for it because, I mean, even if they don't get it, it's okay field position for the Eagles, but, you know, it's not the best field position. So, I mean, it's iffy. It's still pretty good field position, but if they get that 1st down, you know, that could jumpstart their offense and get them rolling. But I would not go for it here on 4th down if I were Memphis, because our defense has been stopping them, especially these last 2-3 plays. We've been stopping that run.
I mean, I think I would, but just because of the, field position battle,
Yep.
because Independence can just rattle off a long play like nothing, and so it doesn't really matter. To me, field position matters more.
Yeah, it looks like they are going to take your advice, and they're going to go for it here.
Well, I'm wired in to
Yeah.
the opposing team.
Oh, wow. All right.
So here it is. So 4th down and about 6, and he's
And a
going to be
pass.
back for a pass.
Oh, he's getting
and he's got
pressured.
somebody open,
Oh.
and that's going to be more than enough. He'll
Yeah.
pick up about 10 on the play, and so
Pass complete over the middle.
the pocket was collapsing.
But he was able to get it out just in time.
Either on the tackle for the Eagles.
So 1st and 10 from the 20. And we'll see what they do because now
They are in position for a field goal if they don't. They can't get that in their first down.
you hand the ball off to McGee, and he's going to pick up about 4 again. And it's just 4 yards, 4 yards, 4 yards, 4 yards, 4 yards, and you just gotta go with it.
Yep. Those 4-yard rushes translate into first downs. First downs translate into touchdowns. So hopefully the defense can find a stop here and hold them to just maybe 3 points.
All right, so 2nd and about 7 for the Mustangs. And they're going to hand it off again. And this time he's going to be brought down
for a loss of yards on this one.
Look like Bixby again.
Bixby with another big key tackle.
And so we got an injury timeout. Looks like one of the Memphis linemen is kind of a little bit dinged up on the play.
Yep.
Which I mean, it's a fast game out there.
Yep.
You had like some injuries.
Yeah, I had a torn labrum, which I didn't get surgery until later, but yeah, I had a couple.
So shotgun, and they're going to pass it out, and looked like that was going to be somewhat of a gain. So it's going to bring a 4th down. 4th and 8, and so I'm guessing
they're keeping their offense. Oh, looks like they're keeping their offense out there. Going the sideline for a play.
So we'll see, because this would be about a 35-yard field goal from this distance.
Let's see what they're doing. Yep.
So they're going for it here. So.
No, it looks like they are doing a field goal here.
Oh, they are? Well, it's kind of tough to tell because their field goal unit probably is just their offensive unit.
Yep. All right,
so play clock is running down, and they're going to go up, and it is looks like it's good.
Yep, it's good.
So that was a nice kick.
Yeah, they cut the Eagle lead in half.
So with that was a good field goal. So
yeah.
I mean, the Eagles, it could have been lots worse for the Eagles. Whenever you give up a 4th down conversion, it stings.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like a 4th and 6.
But that defense, they did what they could. They stopped them from getting a touchdown. Instead of 6 points, they had to go for 3 on that one. And so that was a great stop by the defense on that last drive.
So, all right, Coach Justice is coaching up his special teams out there, and we're going to see if we can get anything started.
Looks like Sheffield's back there to return the kick. So, if you were Memphis, would you kick it directly to him, or would you try to kick it to one of the guys?
It depends on I mean, like, I think you want to go for the end zone, but it looks like it's going to go.
Oh, that was a great cutback.
Nice cutback.
Oh, he's going backwards.
I think that was Collier on the return there.
And I think if he would have let that ball go, that ball would have went out before it hit the end zone, and so that would have given the Eagles pretty good field position if it rolled out, if it ended up going out before the touchdown.
Yeah, we got to 35, but now it's basically like a touchback at the 21. So, but you try to tell somebody not to field a kickoff.
Yeah,
okay?
I know.
It's
hard. I was back there at one point. When the ball comes to you, you gotta do what you can.
All right, Cisco back to pass.
Oh,
Ball's tipped at the line.
Oh, no whistle? Oh,
and there's the whistle. So the pass is going to be intended for Scurry, but nice job by the end there to tip it.
Yeah, I think Memphis is catching on to those screen passes. They're getting in there trying to tip the ball or possibly intercept it. So Eagles have to watch out for that.
Second down, Eagles.
So no huddle, as usual,
Yep.
for the Eagles. 2nd and 10.
Oh,
Gonna fake the handoff, and
Oh,
nice
wide
screen
open
setup.
field.
So Henderson's got the ball,
Oh,
and
and
he
he's
breaks
going.
free.
He's going.
He's at the 40, the 30, the
There
20,
he is.
10. Touchdown, Eagles! Troy Henderson. What a
Man,
beautifully set up screen, and
there's
there's a flag on the play.
That would have been,
Ugh.
it looks like a 79
Oh man,
yard run.
it's when somebody's that open, I guess there's a reason.
And I don't know if you saw that, but at the end of the play, Cisco was on the ground. He looked like he was hurting.
Yeah, Cisco got hit
Yeah.
on that because he threw it at the last possible time.
Yeah,
so
it looked like they had a corner blitz or they had a blitz coming off that side. And
the screen was the perfect play call.
yeah.
And
Yeah, if it looks like it is coming back.
man, but you just saw Troy Henderson's speed there.
Oh, yeah.
And he just is
10 yards from the spot.
he's electric.
Yeah, he put on those
so-
afterburners.
So he's going to come off for a couple plays, or at least a play.
He's
And
He's
IHS Media
upset.
student CJ Hills is out there now.
oh.
Number 7. Big fan of that kid.
Yeah, I
Big
bet.
fan of that kid.
See if they hand the ball off to him on this one. Oh, he's going up for a block.
So
Oh,
fakes the first throw, throws
he's
it out
wide
to Scurry,
open. Great
and
catch.
he comes down with it.
That's a great catch.
Scurry completed the ball.
Scurry's the height that he has is
Yeah, baby, first down.
so good. It looks like he may have had the wind knocked out of him there.
Yep.
So here we go. So it brings up first down and 10. And we'll see what they're going to do on this play.
Oh,
So Cisco's going to get it out to Sheffield. And he's going to
Oh,
make a
he's
couple
make-
people
missed,
miss.
yeah.
And the first guy he hadn't missed, he just didn't have a whole lot
Yeah.
of time. And so he was able to pick up a couple yards, but that's about it.
and correct me if I'm wrong, but I know Scurry, he was originally committed to Tennessee at one point, but then decommitted and he opened up his options. But it still looks like it's going to be his #1 choice. He is a great receiver, and definitely D1 recruits are definitely looking at him.
Yeah, I know TJ is also highly sought after. He was once with Tennessee as well.
Oh,
So there goes the screen.
Oh, man. That was a close call.
I tell you what there, fella, you're not going to get many balls like that.
Yeah.
Linemen are not known for their hands there, but man, I
Yeah.
tell you what,
It looked like it was thrown right to him.
71 almost pulled a Vince Wilfork on that play. If anybody's ever seen Vince Wilfork run with it, man, it was a sight to behold. So it comes up a third and 8.
This is a crucial.
And
they
there's
got
the
him to
outside.
jump.
That's going to give us 5 yards. And so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 2. I'm still, there's been a couple plays in this game that you just don't see. And the other one, that one-handed catch, but I tell you what,
Oh, yeah.
71 for Memphis, man. I mean, he's a big boy. He's tell you what, I would not like to block him.
No, yeah, no. Definitely not.
So here we go. 3rd and 3 for the Eagles, and we'll see what they have. 3rd and 3 is much better than 3rd and 8. So
Yeah.
dropping back to pass to Cisco, and Scurry is
that's
open,
first down.
and he's
more.
able
Looks-
to
He's
do it.
dragging
He's
him.
driving a little bit. Oh,
Yeah.
nice play by Kendrell on
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Um,
Scurry on the catch, and that's another independent three-yard pull.
Oh,
and it looks like we have a Memphis
Memphis
player
player
that
down.
is hurt, which we hate to see.
Player down on the field.
he looks.
So
pain.
immediately they called out for somebody. So hopefully they're checking out his knee, they're checking out his right leg. So as is customary, all the players on the Eagles kind of get down on the knee and hope that he's okay. So he's going to kind of get up. He's favoring that right leg quite a bit. And, man, they're already –
and that's what I love about the Eagles. They are very respectful to the other team. It's great sportsmanship right there.
And we're going to go ahead, and he's going to come off on the sideline over here.
Yeah, he's going to have to be looked at.
And so we're going to look at him. And
hopefully
as is customary, we got to give a shout-out to Brandy Mangrum, the head trainer for IHS.
Yep.
And
some of the Indy players are coming over to him, giving him a pat, saying, we hope you get better.
So, yeah, I mean, that was something that they could tell immediately. And so it looks like he's going to get a look by the staff of Independence. And we sure hope that he's okay.
Yeah.
And it's something minor and something that's not going to affect him for too long. So he's going to bring up a 1st and 10 on here.
1st and 10.
So Cisco back to pass, has got some time, and it's over Scurry's head, tipped and picked up by Memphis, and he brought it back a little bit away. So now the pendulum switches a little bit, and there's that turnover that you just hate to see. And
right off the tip too.
Yeah, so the safety was able to get that one.
Yeah. Eagles got to come up with a big stop here. Try to keep them out of field goal range and keep this a 3-point lead.
So 1st and 10 for the Mustangs with just under 6 minutes to go in the first half, and that could be. I mean, that's a tough one, tough pill to swallow because they're moving the ball there, and back to pass, and they're going deep, and just over Brooks Howard's hands. So it's not good because with the secondary having number 6 and number 8, it's so tough to differentiate between the two. But that was Brooks.
Yep.
So, but Brooks with the coverage on that. I think he should have caught it, but that's just because I know Brooks.
Yeah.
And Brooks is one of our sports reporters this year.
Yeah, I watch your news weekly, and he's always out there, always talking about every sport. He's very well informed.
He also does the research.
Yes.
All right, so 2nd and 10. They're going to hand the ball off to McGee, and he's going to pick up about 7. He's a good player, and
he knows how to run through some hits. But yeah, now this brings up a 3rd down. This is kind of crucial for them. Again, they're in that range where, if they go and they punt, they could possibly hold the Eagles within the 10-yard line. But we'll have to see how this 3rd down goes. See if they can convert.
3rd down.
And they're
going to hand it off again, and he's
going on the outside. Oh, there's a flag.
A flag on the play. So this is going to be interesting. So this is going to be. He's going to stop with about a 1 or 2 yard gain. So he's going to be short.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be.
If it's a hold,
it's going to
be a 4th down. So we'll see what they're going to do.
And it looks like they are moving the ball back. So
they're going to go ahead and accept the penalty on that, which
The Mustangs, that'll back them up 10 yards. It'll be 3rd.
Oh no, it's going to be. They're going to retry 3rd down, but it's going to be 3rd and long here. Let's see what Memphis has in the bag for 3rd and long. Again, Eagles have to expect a pass play here. The corners have to be on their game. Safety, strong safety. They got to know where they're at and not make a mistake here. Oh, they got to start. Someone's got to get over here. There we go.
Just in time.
Yep. And it was
dropped. So
yep, that's a
wise choice by Independence on taking that penalty because now it is a 4th and really long, and they're going to be punting. And so just under 5. So the turnover does not affect points, but it does affect field position.
Yeah. Yep. And Sheffield is going to go back there to return it, and let's see here if they give him another chance here. I know he got about 10 yards on the last punt return, so we'll see if he gets a chance to return this one.
So here comes the punt, and it was that's a nice punt.
Is he
And
gonna pick
good
it
bounce
up?
for TJ. And he's going to get very little on the return. So nice punt by
Punt for the Eagles.
by Memphis East there, and it's the first punt that they had was a fumbled snap.
Yep.
So they've kind of turned their special teams around a little bit after that first play. And good coverage on that as well.
And an update on that injured Memphis player. It looks like they are going to load him onto the car. He still looks in much pain, and so we hope the best for him and hope that he gets better.
All right, shotgun formation.
Looks like they got some pressure off the side.
And Henderson's got a little bit of room up the middle.
Yeah.
Going to pick up about 5.
Henderson on the carry for the Eagles.
Yeah, at first Memphis was they were rushing off the corner a lot and getting some pressure on Cisco, but Eagles have been able to fix that and was able to stop them.
When you're able to run the ball, it's going to keep the defense honest.
Yep.
All right, they're going to pitch it out to Henderson, and he's got the edge.
Yeah.
He's going to pick up
A first down.
pick up about 7 yards. So, yeah, Henderson is just Henderson to me. I've gotten to know him a little bit, and I think the world of that kid because he is just such a great young man and just always plays hard.
Yeah, and I believe he was a freshman when I was a senior, and when he was on the freshman team, man,
he moved here his junior year.
Oh, he did.
He did. He moved here from
who
Kentucky.
was that? That was definitely. Remember?
So yeah, Troy came here from Kentucky last year. Last year was his
It
first
was
year.
last
in
year.
Independence, yeah.
Well, we did have a good running back. That freshman team had a great running back. I remember that, but I don't know what happened. But we'll see.
You must have missed that part of the research I sent you.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking back at it right now, and yep, there it is. It's your junior year.
So 2nd and 4.
Oh.
And
Oh.
look like Collier on the catch. He's going to lose a couple.
Looked like he had him at first, getting that missed tackle, but no, Memphis held on to him.
So here we go. 3 minutes remaining in the first half. And here's a pass out to Scurry. He's open. He's got a first down.
Definitely. First down and more.
And he's going to pick it up. He's going to be stopped about the 48-yard line. So 1st and 10 at the 48 with 2:45 to go.
And since he stepped out, it's going to stop the clock, give him some more time. Give him some time to draw up a play, see what they got.
So here we go, 1st and 10.
Oh,
They almost caught somebody off.
Oh, he got to the outside.
And Collier
He's
with
cutting
the
back
catch.
in.
Oh, nice play.
Nice.
And that's going to be another first down.
And that was a great run.
And it's just the receivers for Independence just always.
Always blocking.
And let's see, we have a player down here, and I think, and it looks like
can't really tell right now.
Let's see what it is. See what they're kind of looking at.
It looks like a leg. His
So that
ankle.
is Collier. So after that play,
Yeah, that play, that was a great
That's
run by
impressive.
him. Yeah,
hope it isn't something.
yeah. He has great field vision. He saw where the blocks were. He you know, he just went off the blocks that were in front of him and just found the open lane. Let's hope it's nothing serious. And it looks like the Eagle players on the sideline are coming together, say a quick little prayer.
So this is just something that you just hope. So they're going to take him off. It looks like, let's see what leg. I think it's his right leg.
Yeah, I think that's what I see.
So he's yeah, that's a big loss, and so
he can't put any pressure on any of his feet.
yeah, he's not even walking. So, so let's hope that it's something minor. So, but that's going to bring up a 1st and 10. He was able to get a first down on that, and you know, and so yeah, that right leg is just he's just not able to put anything on it. So they're going to look at him. So here we go.
All right.
And look like movement on the play there. So it's going to bring up 1st and 15 with 2:26 to go.
Penalty on the Eagles. That'll back them up 5. Folks, remember, plenty of great halftime entertainment coming up with our indie band. Stick around at halftime.
All right, 1st and 15. Let's see what the Eagles got here. Oh, they go quick slant.
Oh, Scurry just can't hold on to it on that. So.
In and out of the hands of Kendrell Scurry.
So that ball is right there.
Yep. That's a ball that you have to catch. You had both your hands on it, but you know, that was a great pass by Cisco too. See if they give him another chance here on 2nd down.
So 2nd and 15. Scurry was not happy with himself on that one.
Definitely not.
Which, understandably frustrated.
Yep.
So here it is. So back to pass.
They're giving him a short play.
So
all right,
Henderson is going to pick up about 5. And so now we got a flag. So
that's in back.
That may have been it's in the area of where Cisco was.
Let's see what they have.
So I know there was a guy coming at him. So was it a roughing the? I didn't see the end of the play there. So roughing the passer.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a 1st down for Independence, and that's going to put him up to about the 30. So it's you as a defensive player, you have to be aware of when that ball leaves the hand, because you just cannot take a free shot of the quarterback, because that's just so.
And you also have to look at, you know, where the ball is on the field. You know, that's a huge penalty for Memphis, because, you know, they were on the 50, but now, you know, they just gained 20 yards right there, and it puts them in possibly field goal range right here.
With 2 minutes to go, it's also a free 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah.
When you had a 3rd and long.
Yep.
Oh.
So it looks like get 5 more. Or 5. Take back 5.
False start.
Yep. Takes us back 5 yards, but, you know, 1st and 15.
So here goes 1st and 15. Let's see what Indy can do here.
Oh, they were looking for that wheel route on the outside, but it was covered.
So out the flat to Sheffield.
Sheffield on the reception from Cisco.
So.
Gain of about 4 on the play. 2nd down and 11.
So 2nd and 12. And the Eagles really want to go in on a high note. They will be returning the kickoff in the 2nd half. So if they can score twice,
Yeah, they
So Scurry with the reception. He's got a little bit of room. He's going
cuts
to
back
go to
close
to a first
yeah.
down. Was he able to get it?
I don't think so. I think it's going to be 3rd and short here. Well, let's see where they spot it.
We're going to get a measurement. First down, Eagles.
Oh, yeah. Looks like Memphis is taking their last timeout.
So Memphis is taking the 3rd and final timeout. And they are definitely, and it's really interesting to see how just worn out this team is getting.
Yeah. You know, so now they got, you know, about a 15, 20-minute break in the locker room and try to gain that energy back, but we'll see if they'll ever get back to full strength in the second half. But Independence is doing a great job of keeping the ball. Time of possession is a big thing, you know. The longer Eagles have the possession of the ball, the more tired this Memphis team gets.
So 1st and 10 at the 22, minute 18 remaining. 6-3 Eagles. Really need to score here. Feel good going in a half.
Yeah. Oh, they hand
And
it off.
handing the ball off to Henderson. He's got some room. He gets the edge. And he's going to be taken down about the 8-yard line.
He's having a great night. You know, getting to the outside, getting around that edge. He's doing a great job tonight and getting those extra yards. Let's see if they get closer to the goal line here, and maybe they'll give it to him again, Henderson, and
see if he'll jump in.
Yeah, have him fly into the end zone again. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see what's going on. And they pass it
over
quick.
there.
Oh, and touchdown.
Touchdown, Eagles! Scurry with the catch there. Not an easy catch either.
Oh, yeah, no. And, I mean, it looked like at first he may have not had it, but he gave that little push at the end and was able to cross the goal line.
And it looks like they're going to go for 2 and make up for that missed extra point earlier.
That's a smart choice, but let's see if they give it to Henderson over the top. Oh, walks in. Looks like.
He get it?
Yeah.
We're going to see. And the 2-point conversion is good. And Henderson gets it in there. So now we're looking at the Independence Eagles 14 and the Memphis East Mustangs 3.
So it's 105. The Memphis has no more timeouts. I wouldn't be surprised if they just go into the locker room after they get the ball here. But the Eagles must feel good going into halftime.
Yeah, they needed that score. They
yeah.
needed a little bit of momentum, and it's important to and just when you get the ball back in the second half, you want to end the first half with a touchdown. You want to start the second half with one. So we'll see what they'll do on that.
Yeah.
Matthew Rigney to kick off for the Eagles. Minute and 5 left in the half.
All right, here's the kickoff. And it is going to be
Oh, no.
touchback.
Yeah. Almost been a returnable if he didn't step back.
The momentum.
Yeah.
So see what Memphis does. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they just hand it off.
Yeah.
And to see if they can get like a couple big plays, but there. And Collier's, it looks like Collier's going to be carted away. And
man, 2 big injuries tonight. One for Memphis that happened earlier in the game, and now this one for the Eagles. Well, we hope the best for both of them, and that they get better soon. first and 10. Let's see what Memphis can do here. Oh, they're going to pass it. Oh, and he's pressured. Oh, he just tossed it away.
And there was a player in the vicinity.
Yep. But, yep, that stops the time. So,
yeah, definitely what Memphis, I mean, like, if the Eagles can get a quick stop here, they may go ahead and try just because of the playmakers they have on offense.
Yeah, and I mean, even if they do just get into field goal range, they can give their kicker to time.
Yeah, they're going to pass it again.
Time. Oh, into traffic. Oh, and it comes out. Yeah.
So 52 seconds remain.
Yeah, I'm surprised they aren't running it right now. They're getting some incomplete passes, stopping the time. It's if they go and they pass again, this gives the Eagles great time. So I believe the Eagles still have all 3 timeouts, if I stand corrected.
Okay, back to and
picked
off.
Oh,
that's Bixby.
Oh man, great. Oh,
and
yep.
He's going to be taken down about the 15th. Wow, that's a change.
Yeah, 42 seconds.
Now the Eagles.
Yep, they got all 3 of their timeouts. They are in great field position.
And Memphis is on their heels right now.
Yeah.
You can really see that they just do not have the energy left. I can't. And I tell you what, they are a very tough squad, and their effort is out there. But man, I tell you what, when the Eagles are just kind of coming at you just constantly, it's just got to be tough on them. So Bixby that one just came just right in his lap. All right, first and 10 for the Eagles. See if they can capitalize.
Yeah, if they can get another.
And they're going to go ahead and call timeout. Make sure they have the right play. Make sure they have the right play set up. So that's only the Eagles' first timeout. So they kind of had one that they could kind of just go over this, because what you definitely want to do here is make sure that you have the right play. So 42 seconds remaining.
Yeah, it's going to be huge if the Eagles capitalize on this with a touchdown. But I mean, even if they go away with just 3 points, this is going to be huge for them. Give them great confidence going into the locker room.
What would you do on this play?
Right here, man, I would honestly, I think I would hand the ball off to Henderson, and I mean, I would score some time out of the clock, and maybe with get it down to about 20-30 seconds or whatever, and then take a shot at the end zone. 2 tries into the end zone, and if you don't get it, then just walk away with 3 points. But we'll see what Independence does. I know they've been having great success with Henderson. We'll see if they go back to him. They pass it.
And
wide open.
And that's touchdown, Eagles.
Wow. He was wide open.
That was
perfectly called play. Wow. Great play call by
we got a proud dad next to us right here. Look at theming on the play. That was beautiful pass and catch, and you can tell that the team is so excited for him on that play. And just like that, the Independence Eagles get up, and it goes good. 21-3.
21-3. Man. Well, let's see if Memphis, what they're going to do with the ball here with 37 seconds. Are they just going to run it, or are they going to try to pass again and give the Eagles another chance?
So right here. So now, what was 6-3, about a minute to go in the game, is now 21-3 Eagles. So that's just a punch in the gut for Memphis East there, and I tell you what, that's what this Eagles team can do. And when they get on a roll, they get on a roll. Instead, explosive offense is still there.
Yeah.
And it's great to see. It's great to see somebody get Somebody get some action in there.
And like you said, you know, the Eagles get the ball, start of the second half, and man, if they capitalize on that, that's gonna be great for them. Oh,
And they're gonna kick it down on the ground. Squib kick to.
Oh, let's get him. Oh, stand him up.
And so trying to take some time off the clock.
Yep.
So 28 seconds remaining.
They started about on the 38-yard line.
So now, I mean, but the
42,
issue that
I mean.
Memphis has here is on top of everything else, they don't have any timeouts left.
Nope.
And so the Eagles just need to tackle them in bounds, and then it's going to be just about impossible.
Yeah, I'm going to be really surprised here if Memphis throws it once again. The Eagle defense, Pat's defense. Oh, all right,
And
they
they're going to
hand
hand it off. And he's going to
Oh,
fumble.
fumble! No, man. Wow. Independence gets it. This is
So the Eagle. Now what's going to happen here, because the Eagles have two timeouts
two
left.
timeouts. Wow.
And with that high-powered offense, do you go ahead and go for, basically try to put them away here?
I would. I would, man. Memphis right now, they look tired. They are
They just
exhausted.
want to get into halftime.
Yeah. Wow. Man.
Gomez on the recovery.
So Gomez recovered the ball.
All right, we'll see if they take a shot on the field.
So back to pass.
Yeah, they are. Sheffield. Oh,
And
they
he
broke it
was
up.
triple coverage on
Yeah.
that. So so 16 seconds remain. And the whole field's opened up here because they have those two timeouts
Yeah.
left.
And I feel like if they just go and, you know, get an extra 10, 15 yards right here, that puts them in, you know, decent field goal range, just, you know, walk away with 3 extra points, you know. It's better than nothing.
So back to
Rolls
pass.
out.
And he's going to go for it all, and it's going to be overthrown. So
They
if you're
got-
in this situation, you kind of go for it. I guess that's the thought process here, because not a whole lot of time on the clock, but
it's
but
it's third and long.
the Eagles are definitely going for it.
Yeah. Well, it's 3rd and 10 here, so let's see if what they got in store.
A lot of hands on the hips of the defense here.
Yep.
Just really tired.
This would be a big stop for them. Oh.
And
Oh.
Scurry was unable to come up
All
with
right,
that.
6 seconds. Do you try to go for a long field goal, see what they got? But
No.
or no, you don't think so?
I mean, I don't think. I think when we had Landon Foster,
Oh yeah.
at 55 yard, maybe. But he was also a Division I punter.
Yeah.
So, you know, here I think they may just go for it because
Yeah, just Hail Mary.
because basically I think they're going to go for it and
Dude,
try to get in the
I
hands.
wonder if Memphis knows what down it is and how much time's left, because I'm surprised they aren't all the way down the field right now. Oh, slipped.
And that's going to leave 2 seconds left.
Let's see if Memphis can hold on to the ball here. Let's see
So
if they-
kind of a, you know, and it's interesting because it's kind of a free possession for Independence.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So you really can't, you know, you just kind of go for it there.
Yeah.
I think Memphis is going to take a knee here.
Yeah, that's what I would do. And it looks like
So-
they're gonna go into the locker room.
So that's going to end the first half with a flurry of scoring in the last 2 minutes for the Independence Eagles. But it's Independence 21 and Memphis East 3. We will be back after halftime. Welcome back to the second half of Independence versus Memphis East. We had a wonderful halftime with the Independence band performing. under the direction of first-year band teacher Tyler Dietrich. I'm Matt Balzer, the teacher of the Independence Media Program. With me is a Independence alumni, former football player, former media student, Parker Morley. And the first half was kind of slow going until the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, last 2 minutes, man. That's when things started going wrong for Memphis and things started going right for Indy.
So Indy's going to get the ball with the 21-3 lead, and it's gotten a bit chilly. Have to give a shout out to Sam Wild. He, the cameraman, he brought my sweatshirt out to me. So there's a flag on the play. Looks like a little bit offsides there.
Yeah. Is that a 5 yard? Move it back 5 yards?
Looks like it. So we're going to
Gotcha.
get 5 yards there.
Yeah, this is definitely going to give them some room to return this kick. See if they kick it to.
So Isaiah Collier's not going to return to the game. We got word, and it's just too bad. And he's going in for X-rays tomorrow. So hopefully we get some good news there. So we'll see where they're kicking off. And this is going to be picked up by, looks like Henderson.
Oh.
And he's going to be tackled about the 26-yard line. So
they're starting off in better than the 20-yard line. So let's see what they can do on this first drive after the half. Let's see if they can continue on the same foot that they ended the first half with.
Yes. So here we go. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles, and Cisco is going to be in shotgun formation.
He's got 4 receivers.
And we'll see how the
What is this?
Flag. Is it? We're going to push him back, I guess. Okay.
Ah.
So with 7 seconds run off of the clock, we already have 2 penalties in the second half. Trying to get the laundry dirty. So
that's a good one. I remember.
It's you do this for enough time. Oh my goodness!
Wow, open hole down the middle.
Huge opening. And
he's
then
still on his feet. Look at him.
Still going, and he's going to be taken down.
That's going to be close to first down.
And there's a flag on the play.
Man, flag every single play so far.
3 plays, 3 flags. So see what they're talking about here. Heck of a run.
Yeah, great run. It looks like they're saying it's a first down if this isn't called back.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like it.
Personal foul on the Eagles.
Yeah.
And so it is going to be first down, but they're going to take it off from where the penalty happened. So it's basically like that play didn't exist.
Still first down, looks like.
And
yep.
So basically back to where
15.
we started.
Yep.
So
replay the first down.
And
looks like the officials are going to converse here. Don't know about what, but we're about to see.
Definitely earning their paycheck tonight.
And
so I see what they're doing here. It was a first down. So it was a first down, so they push it back.
So it's
1st and 10 Eagles, but they push it back 15.
Alrighty.
Okay. So
that's kind of confusing, but they got it all figured out.
We'll talk to our person in the truck about it. Okay. So you're going to pass it out there.
If he gets that block.
And there we go. Picks up about 12 on the play. Kendrell with the catch.
Another first down for the Eagles here. And first play without a flag, so that's a good start.
All right, shotgun formation for Cisco. And he's going to hand it off to Henderson. He's able to take away the first tackle. Picks up about 2 on the play. Memphis is having trouble bringing him down with the first hit. And so, you know, I think we're going to get a steady dose of short passes and Henderson runs this half because you can tell that Memphis is struggling.
Yeah. Nice step back. Oh.
And,
He
oh,
blocked.
so TJ
Nice.
catches it and
stretches out for a couple more yards right there. And I think with Henderson, you know, going up the middle will tire out those linemen. But, you know, from what I've seen tonight, when you kick him out around the edge, that's when he's most lethal. He gets those yards when he goes around that edge.
he did have that long run called back, too. So he could have had a monster game with that one. And ball down the field.
Nice catch.
Nice catch. So with Collier out, Thiemann really, you know, comes into there. It seems like that the name Micah Thiemann is a name that we need to remember. Thiemann. I'm getting corrected by the person who knows better than anything. So Micah Thiemann.
Oh, they hand it off to. Oh, after first contact. Oh, he's still on his feet.
Henderson breaks it.
He breaks it.
And he's at the 20.
Oh, no. Wow. Great run.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Great run. Wow. He broke a few tackles there and pressed the X button and got in there.
So,
wow.
So I tell you what, it looks like
Jeez.
the Eagles are picking up right where they left off, and that
Yep.
picks up 27-3.
Wow, that was, what was that, about a 40-yard run, maybe a little bit more? That
Yep.
was- wow.
So Henderson having a great game.
Oh, yes. I believe he has 2 touchdowns now.
So here's the point after. And point after is up and good. So it looks like Thiemann is coming in and is going to be the replacement for Collier. And as always is in a sport like football, where injuries are is just basically a factor of the game. Nick's man up, and that was a huge play I was going to say a huge play before the run by Henderson because it was a nice catch. And, you know, whenever you get in there, you got to it's an opportunity for you to start making some plays. And then Henderson, that was a beautiful run.
Oh, beautiful. Wow.
Because it looked like he was going to be stopped, and then he just got through, and there was no stopping him.
I think the Eagles did something at halftime because usually they are a pass-first team. But, I mean, they've been running the ball tonight, and they've been running it well. So we'll see what happens during the second half, see if they keep that up or if they start passing a little bit more.
So here's the kickoff. And this one is going to be touchback.
Yep.
So to me, that's the best weapon that you can possibly have is having the, you know, just basically always knowing that the opposing team is going to be at the 20.
Yeah.
There's a if you look, there's like a little bit of a fog over the field here. I think it's part smoke machine from the student section and part hamburgers and hot dogs from our concession stand. I've already, as the tennis coach, me and the parents work there one game a year, and we've already put in our time. All right, so they're going to pitch it to McGee, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards in the play. And Memphis basically, they've had some opportunities this game.
Oh yeah.
But ultimately, you know, they haven't been able to capitalize on them.
They can't get it done. But I mean, I think the Eagles need to be proud of what they have done so far, especially on senior night, last home game. This is an important game. They want to, you know, go out on a high note in front of their home crowd, and I think they're doing that tonight. And
plus, they want to get momentum into their game against Ravenwood, and wide open.
Yeah.
And
open coverage right there. Yeah, if they get this win and they go into Ravenwood, man, they're gonna be feeling good.
So 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line.
So after that big gain, let's see if they stick to the.
So they're going to pitch
they're
it out to
gonna run
McGee,
it.
and going to be tackled for about after a 2-yard gain.
Chase Roberts on the stop for the Eagles.
I think that that Memphis is just going to stick with that because I think that that is their only option. They can hope for broken coverage from Independence, but if they, Independence looks like that they've solved the run.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see if they had that huge gain on that pass. I feel like that gives them sort of momentum in the air and see if they're going to stick with it.
Hand off on the sweep, and he's going to pick up, looks like.
Maybe a first down.
Looks like he's going to get the first down on that. So.
Logan on the stop for the Eagles.
See where they spot it. Yep, first down.
And first down for the Mustangs with just under 4 minutes gone in the quarter.
This has been a good drive for Memphis, but I think it's time for the Eagle defense to. I think they're about to step up here and make a stop. Oh, holding on that jersey.
So stretched out that jersey a little bit there.
Yeah.
And McGee's put in the work tonight, though. So that brings up another 2nd and about 7.
2nd down, Mustangs.
Doesn't matter how you make the tackle. As long as you make it.
Yeah, slow them down. So.
Yep. Grab on anything you can.
So a lot of two-way players for Memphis.
Yep.
A lot of Iron Men.
Let's see what this is.
And so here's the handoff. And taken down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, the ball came loose.
What?
Ball came loose, and
the
Eagles have it.
Eagles have it. Another turnover.
And
this Memphis East team
it looks like McGee is slow to get up over there. And I just feel for that kid because
he's been running all night.
and I tell you what, I love the competitors that the Eagles are facing tonight.
Yeah.
These Mustangs, they are competing. They are short-manned, but they work hard and they've been coached up well.
Yep.
So the Eagles take over, and turnovers always are huge in this sort of thing. So pass out, and that's going to be Scurry.
Back.
Nice moves on the play there.
Room.
He's going to pick up about 8 yards. So Kendrell.
And if I stand corrected, I think I don't think the Eagles have had a turnover or gave the ball up at all.
They've had an interception.
They did have an interception. Yep, that is right. But compared to Memphis East, I feel like.
Yeah, with the 3 turnovers, the 2 real quick at the end of the second half, which led to 7 points, and then this one right here, right when they look like they're driving. So Henderson's going to get the ball.
Right up the middle again.
And he is got one man to beat.
And he's got him. Oh, and cuts in.
Touchdown,
wow.
Eagles.
Henderson with his 3rd touchdown tonight. Wow, he is on fire tonight.
So Henderson is getting up there to where it's 34-3. And we're getting ever close to what we would like to have, and that is the running clock.
Yep, that was a 50-plus yard running touchdown by Henderson. That was a great run.
So here we go. This is going to bring it with the point pending here. Extra point is up, and good.
It's good.
So the Independence Eagles extend their lead to 35-3.
Yeah, I don't believe it's about halfway through the 3rd, and they've already racked up 14 more points. They figured out something at halftime that just
Yeah,
that's
and
working.
I agree, and I think a lot of it is that I just think that Memphis is just running out of gas.
Yeah.
Um, not many teams have a motor like Independence does,
Yep.
and you got so many players, including linemen, playing both sides of the ball, and it's just tough. I mean,
Yeah.
it's tough to go 100% on every play.
And looking at their record, man, that tells you that they are a strong team.
They definitely have the players, but they
Yep.
just do not have enough of them, and so
Yep.
the future is bright.
Oh yeah.
So here's the kickoff, and it is going to be
Oh.
a touchback.
Yeah. Looked like number 2 wanted to return it there, but wasn't able to hold on to it.
So, I mean, at this point, you just got to applaud a team because, they come out there and you're just like, they're winding down their season as well.
Yep.
And so we don't know who they have left, but they want to definitely try to get some momentum in this game to kind of lead to next.
Yeah.
And right now, while I'm at it, and I just noticed I'm down on the field, I want to give a shout out to another media crew member, Evans Hicks, who's running our sideline camera for our highlight film that we air for our news. And so pass is complete right away.
Nice jumping on that ball.
Quick little pickup. And so pick up about 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 5. But Evans does a good job every week producing a lot of content for us and gets all that film style stuff.
And you know what? All these students you have would not be able to do it if it wasn't for you, Balzer.
Oh, I thought you were gonna take some credit.
Oh no, you.
So in the nice play.
Yeah, nice play.
So here comes the 3rd down. Well, thank you, Parker.
Yeah,
I appreciate it, but it is a testimony to the students to have them putting in the work, because me talking is one thing, but them putting in the hours. Because the amount of hours, and I look here, and because I had students start setting up today about 2:30, and they've been working from 2:30 until about 10:30 tonight, and it's just kind of lucky. So passing over there, and he's going to be stopped short of the first down. That was great closing speed there from Independence, stopping McGee on the play, and he's catching the ball, he's running the ball, and here comes 4th down, and I think they're going to go ahead and punt.
Yeah, man, this is 4th and 2. I mean, they're down by 32 points.
So TJ Sheffield, hopefully maybe can get a return on this one, see what we can do. And but Independence looks like they want to get that running clock going, because it also speeds up the games, because you don't want to have any more injuries, because you got a big district game coming in next week.
Yep.
It's a good little primer for that. And high snap on the punt, and the punter gets it.
They're giving him room.
Nice punt, but here comes TJ.
Let's see if he can.
And he's got a little room. Nice punt coverage by Memphis.
Yeah.
So going to get the ball at about the 41-yard line. The Eagles, with 4 minutes and 46 seconds remaining, have about 60 yards to work with to try to get that lead up to that magic number of 35.
35.
And it's interesting. The last couple seasons, it was happening 80% of the time, and so with the high-powered offenses that have been through here the last couple of years. So here we go.
That probably makes your job easier too.
Well, less to talk about. Henderson with the ball, and
if he would have broken that tackle,
he's taken down by his jersey. So about a 5-yard gain for Troy. Yeah, Troy is having a great half, right? Or just great game, but this half, I mean, those 2 long runs. So 2nd down. Cisco is going to throw it over there. And there's a flag on the play. Wonder if they're going to, looks like it's in the, as announcers who are more professional than I am, it is in the area of holding.
It's against Independence. Yep, holding. Offense.
So holding on the Eagles.
Second down.
Here's some second down long scenario.
So yeah, the line to me for Memphis East is pretty big guys. So
Yeah.
so here's second and 20. I'd say second and 21. It looks like, and we'll see. We're going to be back to pass here, and intercepted, and that's going to be brought back to the house. So Memphis gets that turnover from Independence and puts 6 on the board, so it brings the score to Independence 35, Memphis East 9, pending the extra point. We just couldn't get to that 35-point barrier.
Not yet here, but I don't know. We'll see if that interception jump starts Memphis East a little bit, but we'll
I
have to
saw
see.
a game a couple. I think it was 3 seasons ago. I think it was Blackman, if I remember
Yep,
correctly. Was it Blackman?
Yep, it was Blackman. We were up.
So we were up big,
Yep.
and on the way to a running clock, and they came back and beat us in overtime.
I remember that.
It was
a devastating game.
It was the craziest high school football game I have ever seen. Extra point is up, and it is good. So that brings the score to Independence 35 and Memphis East 10. Now, I was standing right here for that Blackman game, calling the game, and just one play after another. Was that your senior year?
I think it may have been my junior or senior year, but I remember I was down there, bottom right-hand corner. I was on my knees. I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be. We had to stop him here, but we just couldn't, and it was very devastating. It was.
It was crazy.
Yeah. We had a couple of those games when I played. They were very close, and they just got away from us. But we had our good ones. I think it was against Franklin one year. It came down to the last play, and we converted on a 2-point conversion and won the game. It was
very good game. A lot of good games I've seen in the 11 years here at Independence. So kicking off. And
they let it bounce.
Touchback.
Yep.
So Independence will get the ball at the 20.
Kick goes into the end zone. Indy coming back out, first and 10 at the 20.
So we'll see what happens here.
I believe that was their second turnover.
Independence's second turnover,
yeah.
And a pick 6.
That hurts.
So I think that we're going to see a lot more giving it to Henderson in here. So look for a draw on this play. Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Come on. Oh, he steps out.
Troy gets taken out. No flags in the field. And
looks like a 40-yard run from right there.
And it was and the snap, and Cisco on the snap kind of bobbled a little bit, but when Troy got the ball, he just kept it going there.
Yeah, he had a 40-yard touchdown run. He had a 50-plus yard touchdown run. Then he just had that other 40-yard run. He is racking up the yards tonight.
Looks like Hills is in there now. And timeout, Memphis East on the play. So it's good for CJ to go in there and give Henderson a little bit of a break, but Memphis is going to go ahead and take a timeout because they, it seems like they strategically take timeouts just to give their players rest, which makes sense.
And you can tell in the beginning, Memphis was wrapping up their tackles. They were tackling good on defense, but now it's, almost the end of the third quarter, and they are not wrapping up. They are just.
Listen, I walk 10 feet, I get out of breath, so I can't imagine how it is for these players out here. Because I tell you what, it is the work that the hours and hours and hours, and you know what this is like, but the hours and hours and hours of time that these players put in
Oh yeah.
is amazing to me.
They
And you got to understand that both sides of the ball in every game that you play, these players are putting in some time.
Yeah, they have, especially during the season, they have 3.5-hour practices every day, except for Thursday. Thursday's kind of a short day. But then, after the season's over, they start right back up in January, and they're working their butt off from January until August, and then it's just incredible all the time and hard work they put in.
Ball handed off to Hillis, and he's going to be brought down after a
Short gain.
short gain on the play.
Yeah.
Brought down by Adams.
And Henderson's go back in for Hills on this play.
You think he's gonna break another one right here?
So we'll see. I mean,
I would not be surprised. And they fake it. Oh,
and overthrown.
Yep.
It wasn't there.
Nope.
There's a flag on the play. So we'll see what this flag is for. Legal man downfield. So so we'll see what happens and what they're
Wonder what they're
they take
deciding on
it
right now.
or what's So they're going to take him back a little bit. So that's going to bring up
Second.
second and 15.
Penalty on the play. Remains second down.
So out to pass
And
and
tipped.
off the hands of Scurry again.
That was a great read by Memphis.
Knocked incomplete. Third down.
Yeah, he was. That's a tough catch.
Yeah.
That's a tough catch to make.
I mean, right now I feel like the run game is clicking for the Eagles, but they're sticking to the air to see if they can grab some more yards.
Yeah, and you don't want to overwork Henderson too much with the big district game next week, especially when you got a lead of 25 points. In the second half.
Yeah.
You definitely want to keep the lead. You want your best players out there, but what you don't want to do is overwork anybody too much. Here comes a screen.
Nice catch off the tip.
Sheffield.
Oh,
and
there
there's flags in the play. So this one's going to be taken back.
TJ Sheffield for the score, but
There's
on the
3,
play.
4. I think I
Wow.
see about 17 flags on the field right now.
Great run, but
it was a great run. Nice
doesn't-
play call, but
doesn't look like it's gonna count.
I'm guessing that this is going to be holds.
Holds are blocked in the back.
Yeah.
I feel like I may have seen a couple of those. Well, let's see what the call is. Yep, hold.
That one's declined, but now we have block in the
Yeah,
back.
block in the back.
That one will be accepted. And it's third down. So, well,
Two fouls on the play.
let's
Both holding.
do it again.
One's accepted.
They got a third and very long.
Ball for the Eagles.
So
Well, at this time, I would probably, my guess would just do a draw play, but nope, it's an all go. So we're
yep.
just gonna go ahead
no one in the backfield.
and do it.
Great blocking by the line. No pressure at all.
And open.
He gets the first down. Great catch. Great catch.
And that is,
Wow.
and so that is why I am not a coach. First of all, I played football for 2 years, and those 2 years were in 8th grade and freshman year in high school. So Arana with the catch for about 25 yards. That was a great
yeah,
catch.
great catch. What position did you play?
I was center and nose guard.
Ah.
So they wanted to keep me the same part of the field.
Yeah.
So Henderson's
big
bottled
stop.
up and flag on the play. So lots of laundry out tonight. Personal foul on Independence. So that's going to push him back a little bit.
Penalty on the play, personal foul on Independence.
It's the second time they've called that. I'm curious. Like, I didn't, a lot of times personal fouls are after the play, but during the play, you don't see the. I
Yeah.
guess, but my, amateur eye, you don't see that too much. But so this is going to bring up a 1st and 25, trying to make sure that we get our money's worth on this drive. And back. Oh, 71
wow.
picks it
Uh-oh.
off.
Let's see.
And
Are they able to get him? Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
and
Wow.
he
yeah.
spun the ball and he gets a flag for it. But I say what, man, you get that ball. You get that ball.
You do
I
whatever
say
you want.
I would almost decline that penalty.
Oh.
But man, I mean,
Hey,
he's playing both sides of the ball too. So
Oh my.
So I gotta say that works in the pros, but that's unsportsmanlike. And
I mean, they still get the ball, but
oh man, that's a tough player to get. That's a tough player to throw around. Oh my goodness.
I do have to give him credit. That was a decent ball spin. So.
It was a decent ball spin.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was like, man, that's going on for a while. Wow.
Wow.
But
that's gonna bring up
I believe it's
1st
still
and 10.
yeah,
but
1st and 10.
man, you got listen. I don't know if he's had any other interceptions, but man, I tell you what. I know this being sort of a big guy myself. When you get that opportunity,
and he's been reading that all night. He almost had that one interception earlier in the game too.
So okay.
Oh, they thought the game was
Some confusion there.
Yeah.
So
Some people were just standing there. Some people were running.
all right, so we're just gonna redo it again. I think everybody was just assuming. Yeah, I think it was everybody was just assuming a penalty. And I think the ref just blew a whistle just because he figured that most of the other plays this half had one. So here we go, 1st and 10 for Memphis.
They're gonna
and he's gonna throw it and open down the field and
man.
caught. And down to the 25. And Memphis is putting together a little bit here. So now the Eagles seem like they're on their heel a little bit.
They got
and what you do not want to do is give this team any adrenaline.
No. They need to get back on offense and just continue to drive the ball. And
so Memphis going with the no huddle right now and a low snap.
He's got all the time.
He's got all the time in the world and tipped.
Oh,
there's a flag on the play.
Oh, the home crowd does not like that call.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
That was the ref that was on the sideline that was right there did not call it. It was the referee in the middle of the field.
I mean, it was. Like you have to be able to make a play on the ball. So.
Wow, they're gonna give it to him.
Now it's not a spot foul in high school like it is in the pros.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting call, though.
First down, Mustangs.
So it's going to be the 15-yard penalty. So it's going to be first and
goal.
Penalty's half the distance to the goal.
Yeah. So it looks like it's going to be
It's going to be first and 10 from about the 13.
Yeah.
14. Okay.
Okay.
So at this point, Memphis has a chance to score 14 unanswered.
Yeah.
And they're going to hand it off on a sweep, and he is going to be taken down for
taken out of bounds.
very little gain. And that was Javon Robertson with the stop. I've gotten to know Javon a little bit this year.
Yeah.
Good kid.
Is he in one of your classes?
He's not. He's not. But he's around, so I've gotten to know him. And great kid. I tell you what.
Yeah.
You know, getting the young men on the Independence team. You know, just across the board, just great kids. They're gonna hand the ball. And
stop him right at the line.
There was no room there.
This is going to be a huge stop.
For McGee.
If Independence can stop them right here on 3rd down, it's going to be a good drive for Independence.
We're coming down to about a minute remaining, and this is a big 3rd down for Memphis. Yep. And they have to. I think at this point, for them to even remotely think they have a shot at this game, they have to get in the end zone.
Yeah. Here we go. So you would say if it's 4th down right now, you
go for it. You go for a
yep.
touch. Yeah, because it's silly because you're 25 down.
Yeah.
It's you're 4 possessions down. So. And just
stop behind the line.
Stop behind the line, and with 45 seconds to go.
Chase Roberts with a nice tackle for the Eagles.
So here we go.
See what they're doing.
So Memphis is.
Yeah, they're going for it. They got a.
So we got about 24 seconds remaining.
All right, they got 4 receivers and 1 in the backfield. So let's see.
And Memphis is going to take their 2nd timeout with 18 seconds to go, and in the 3rd quarter. And I just don't. I guess I don't get that timeout. I mean, I guess you have to have the right play here, but I mean.
This is a big.
To me, this is a backyard play. I think you draw something up and tell somebody to run this way, run a flag, do this, do that, and it's just really you just kind of go for it because you have to get in the end zone here.
Yep.
And so just go ahead and I would just toss the ball. I would just toss the ball to the end zone.
Yeah.
And hope for the best. But once again, this is why I I'm a TV teacher and tennis coach. My knowledge does not lie in football.
Yeah,
I do watch a lot of it, and have also called a lot of them. So this is a big play. So the Eagles.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a prediction here. I think that they're gonna try to spread the field out and make the the middle of the field open, and they're gonna drop a guy in a slant or a cross route and hit him up at about the 8-yard line and try to get in from there. But we'll see. That's what I would call, but could be wrong.
All right, 4th down. Here we go.
They shift.
And back to pass.
Oh, wow. They're bringing heat.
And he is sacked.
Wow. That was a great play call on defense. Oh.
And there it is. At that point, then that was, and to me, so that's 2 turnovers that Memphis has not been able to come up with anything with.
Yep.
And so, man, just think 14 points there and probably knock 7 off Independence. This is a whole different ball game.
Yep.
But the Eagles get the ball back.
Yes, they do.
With 11 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. So unless they pass the ball here, this will be the last play of this
quarter.
quarter.
They are going to run it. Yep. Yeah, just like I told you, right onto the outside.
And he's going to pick up about 6, and that's going to bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter with the Independence Eagles 35 and the Memphis East Mustangs 10. So let me go ahead and just give a shout out to my crew again. Directing this game is Garrett Fee. He's senior 4th level, I guess, media student. And Ethan Wilson running camera. He's 3rd level. And Sam Wild. He's a 1st level. but putting out some, I'd say, second-level work. And then Parker Morley, he's a, what are you, 7th level now?
Yeah, something like that, close. But let me give a shout out to Balzer here, taking time out of his own night to be here to call this game, and to be with his students. It's great to see teachers put in that extra work that is not put in the job description. I think that's a great job by you, Balzer, and I think your students see that.
Well, thank you, Parker.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a good time. This is, listen, it's being able to teach TV film is a very fun job.
Oh, I bet.
So I'm lucky to be able to do it, and putting in the extra hours a few Fridays a year, definitely worth it. So, all right, here we go. Getting the fourth quarter started, and we'll
see what they start off with.
Gonna hand the ball off to
to
TJ Sheffield. He bounces off to the edge, and he's
Man.
got some room, and he's gonna be taken down.
Dang.
And there's some
three
flag.
Yep.
This is in the area of a face mask, is what I'm gonna guess on this play, because that was not on a hold. Like, that was not thrown at a blocker.
Yeah, no.
That was thrown at the tackle.
Yep.
So we'll see. Personal foul. Face mask. Man, you know what? It's like I've done this for a while.
Wow. Man, you are an expert.
I don't know about that. But, so that's going to be 15 yards tacked onto that. And so now the field is shifted for Independence, and they're going to be at the 40. I would say Independence is going to run the ball down their throat, and then maybe do a pass
and
here and there.
I've been in many of these scenarios throughout my high school career, and sometimes if you start running too early, things can start going south real quick, and we've learned that the hard way. But we'll see. You got Troy Henderson right there, and he's been running.
No, that was CJ Hills.
That was CJ Hills. There you go. CJ.
Gotta give.
Yeah.
So CJ picks up about a yard on the play.
Yeah, him and
I'm glad to see CJ get some running time out there. Senior night, great kid, put in the time throughout his career here.
Yep.
And he's a leader on and off the field. Being able to teach him this year has been awesome. So here we go. So shotgun formation.
They throw it, slant route, tipped and caught. Wow, great catch, great focus and concentration.
Great concentration. And Tiemann, I tell you what, Tiemann has stepped up in this game, and he's a junior, correct? So I guess there's something in the water for all the juniors at Independence, because the junior receiving corps is just never ceases to amaze me.
Yep.
So, just got word that they've been lights out for a while, and so TJ with the run, he's got some room, and he just exploded through that hole.
Wow.
So at this point, the line really is kind of having their way with a worn-out Mustang team over there.
Yep.
So 10.5 minutes remaining, and so we'll see. So clock is moving again, and here we go. Hand the ball off to CJ. Oh, CJ.
Just short.
CJ with a 10-yard gain on there. Almost gets it in. I want to see CJ get a touchdown again. He had a touchdown on the homecoming game. And let's see if he gets another one here.
Let's see if they have him hop over the pile. One of my favorite plays. Love seeing those kids jump up high and get across that line. Doesn't look like they're in the formation to do that right now, but we'll see.
So hands it off to CJ, and he...
Did he cross the plane?
They're going to...
Does not look like it.
going to be short, so it's going to bring up, I think, 2nd and inches. Give it to him again on this play.
I think he deserves it, so.
Oh, face mask on.
Oh, so that's a first down.
So so now it's a first down. So it's a
And
face
half
mask.
the distance.
Well, it's
half the distance of 2 inches or something.
it's basically on the goal line right
Yeah.
now, and looks like
Hop it.
single back. Well, Troy's uncovered right now, so CJ's by himself, and
did he cross the plane?
And
touchdown.
touchdown Eagles, CJ Hills. And CJ comes in. He brought him down to the goal line, and he punches it in. And on senior night, another senior touchdown. So CJ Hills with 6 on the board. And here's the point after. And flag on the play. Just, I mean,
Flag on the conversion attempt.
we'll have to. I wish we had our stat guy behind. Our stat guy took the night off. Wonder how many penalties we have. It's more than a handful. So, I mean, let's just there's. So it was offsides, but they're not. They're going to decline it. It's just because you already set up. You don't want to. A yard's not going to make a difference here. So here we go. Point after try. And the
There
ball
comes
is
hard.
up. Oh, that's wide. Oh no, it's good.
No, it's good. Oh, and it over the fence. Uh-oh.
That did not look like it was in, but I apologize. And that football went out of the yard.
Someone's got to go get it.
So that brings the score to the Independence Eagles 42. And the Memphis East Mustangs 10. That was a good drive there. Sheffield had some big runs, and then Hills at the end there put an exclamation point on it with his 10-yard run, and then his punch into the end zone. And another catch by Tiemann, who's really, with Collier going out with that injury, Tiemann just once again, it looks like that he's going to be that third option on wide receivers.
Yeah, and next year, I mean, they're going to have 2 D1 commits, and he's going to be left wide open. So he's going to fly under the radar.
And Collier will be back too. So at that point,
oh, and he got room to run. Let's see.
I guess that he got it. So he's going to bring it out to the 32-yard line. Looked like he stepped in the end zone, but I guess we're going to let that one go this time. So Mullins returned that one, made a good little run there. So we got 9 minutes and 15 seconds remaining, and there's a player down for Memphis East. They just gotta be tired. I give them about 5 minutes on their 3-hour ride home back to Memphis before they are just out. So, and they got a charter bus, which, I mean,
that helps.
I hope it's comfortable, man, because man, they've put out the amount of players they have on their team and how hard they've been playing, because they're not laying down right now.
No, they are not.
So we'll see what happens here. So the Eagles want to get this thing, get some plays, get ready to go for for next week.
Possibly looks like they took their first team out.
And Rowe, nice play.
Oh. Yeah, it looks like they took out their first team and they have their second team in there.
So nice job rushing the passer there. Yeah, we got a bunch of new players in the game.
So it's always good to get playing time. I mean, most of the time I was a backup. So I mean, when your team goes up like this and you're called in. It's like, all right, I have a platform to show what I can do. So it's good for these young guys to get out there and
And it
show what
builds
they
and it
got.
builds for the future because
Yep.
you also never know when it's going to be your opportunity and when
Exactly.
you're going to have to step up. So
And if you
and
make,
plus fresh legs right now.
yep,
And tackle behind the line of scrimmage because now you have guys that are just 100%, and you're going against these guys that are just probably running at about. I mean, I'd be running at about -5%, but these guys are probably they're about 50% right
their
now.
battery is drained.
Yes,
so,
it is. It is. So here we go. 3rd and long.
Let's see.
Third and long.
And back to pass. And
Oh, he jumped on him.
So
But if he would have had a little bit more time, there was a play developing over here.
Caleb Lanford, sophomore Caleb Lanford.
Yep.
I tell you what, that was impressive too, because he did something very smart there, which is he jumped to make sure that
Yep.
if he was not able to get the sack, he was not going to get that pass off. He gave the quarterback no options on that play.
Exactly.
And so Lanford, great way to go, sophomore,
There you go.
young player, taking his opportunity and
To show what he's
shining.
got.
Yeah. So delay a game. You know, the only thing that would make this game take a longer amount of time is if it was being covered on local television. So, so with the TV timeout. So, but we're
But I feel like all these penalties are acting like the TV timeouts because we've just had so many of them.
and the kick is up and
That's a decent punt, and he
fair caught.
Yep.
Fair catch in midfield.
So
That's what
Sheffield
Eagles
fair
first
catches
down
it.
count.
Looks like
2nd and 10.
Hills is going to be our running back from here on out. And who do we got at quarter? Oh, so we're gonna start bringing in some of the second team here as well. And some of
John Tyler Reams.
Reams.
Yep.
So we've seen him in some games already this year, and so but it's you always want to get these snaps in for everybody. So Reams is coming in at QB. Everybody else has done their job getting the lead up
Yep.
to here, and just some more fresh players.
Oh, they watch the.
So CJ falls forward for about a pickup of 3, I would say.
Hills on the carry. Reeves in a quarterback for the Eagles.
So we're just kind of watching that clock kind of tick down. The Eagles only have one way to play. They always play this no huddle, hurry up, and it's just it's what they do. It's what they're wired for. So
Oh,
so
there
pass
you go.
caught after the tip.
That was Levy or Levi?
Nice catch
Good
by
step.
Levi.
Levi.
So Levi is at 88.
Yeah, 88.
Okay, because it
He,
looks like 80 to me. I think I need to get my eyes checked. But
he looks like me when I was playing. That's the same figure I had. Man, reminds me of the good old days.
I would say he's a little bit bigger than you, but
yeah, you're probably right. But
you're more lean.
yeah, I was fast though, so I guess I could make up in that way.
3rd and 1.
And
Yeah,
he's
Reeves has got the ball. He's got a little hole. He's going to go ahead and pick
Yeah.
up a first down.
he did have an open guy out there.
So there's going to be a first down at the 38-yard line with 5 minutes and 55 seconds remaining in the game. So at this point, I mean, the Eagles are just going to the Eagles are just going to, I think they're going to be content, like, just running their offense and really just kind of have the entire playbook open for the second teamers out there.
Yeah.
Because it kind of just gives them an opportunity. So we got 10 seconds left on the play clock to get this play off.
I wonder if they notice it. Oh, I don't think he notices. You better snap it. Oh, nope. You gotta keep an eye on that, on the clock.
So dead ball, delay game. So now we're going to go to 1st and 15. Well, it had been about 4 plays since we had a flag. So it was basically, I think that we were just doing the refs a favor with that one. All right, so here we go, 1st and 15 for the Eagles.
I think they have someone new at quarterback. Oh. You better hop on that. There you go. He looks to be
Reams is coming back in there.
Yeah, it looks like a smaller quarterback, and so I don't think the center was aware of the height difference, and so he was snapping it regularly.
Second down on the ways for the Eagles.
Okay. So it was the younger teamman that was in a quarterback there.
Oh, yikes.
And okay.
Hard hit. All right, so that brings up 3rd and
so this is Teeman going back. And what grade is he in? Sophomore. So sophomore. So the sophomore and junior team.
3rd and about 30 here. Let's see if they just take a shot down the field.
So Gabe Teeman gets the snap, hands it off, and oh my goodness!
Oh wow, he got more than half of that back.
What was that, CJ? See, that was Hills. So Hills picks up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah.
But it's still going to be 4th down in about 15 to go. So, I mean, do you go ahead and
looks like they are going to stay in.
I mean, you put yourself out in that situation, may as well try to make it up. Because at this point, a punt, I mean, it does whatever.
Yeah.
So you never know what's going to happen here. Throw the ball downfield, pick up a first, or hand the ball over. So C.J. Hills is going to get the handoff, and he's going to break free, and he's going to be stopped about a yard short. But C.J., what a hard run from C.J. Hills in that play.
Yeah.
I'll be giving him a shout-out on Monday. So just great job. Kind of single-handedly almost picking up a 1st down on the ground there. So with 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go, the clock is winding down. Some of the Memphis East players a little bit slow getting to the huddle. And I would be too. I would not. I don't think I could jog at this point. So here we go. It is 1st and 10. Hand the ball off. McGee. And it's going to be 2nd and 8.
And the temperature has drastically dropped. It is getting a little bit chilly out here.
Yeah, I'd say it's in the low 50s.
Well, being from Florida, I am very cold right now. So.
But the key is to pack up the equipment quickly.
Yes, but at least it's going to be kind of warm. But
yeah.
we'll see.
True.
But I bet you these players, especially these new ones, they're excited to be out there, so they can get kind of warm.
That is for sure. And he's going to pick up a 1st down on that play.
I like the effort. They went in there. They wanted to get the tackle, but they were also going for the ball at the same time to try to strip it. The Eagles aren't going away here. They're going to give it all they got, especially the second team. They want to show what they have.
Back to pass.
Oh, and oh, he had him.
So it's going to bring up 2nd and 1. 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go.
Cleaning up the tackle. Second down for East.
So I think this was a very successful senior night for Independence.
For sure.
Yeah. Gives them momentum going into
Back
Ravenwood.
to pass and incomplete. So the clock stops. With 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining.
And this gives them, you know, good momentum going into Ravenwood.
And that is a big game next week.
Huge game, yeah. If they play like they did tonight, except for maybe a couple of the turnovers, it's going to be a good game for them. But we'll have to wait till next week to see what happens there.
Very astute observation.
Student observation, yeah.
And handoff, he's going to get a first down.
Yep.
Mustangs working hard for a first down.
All right, 2 minutes and 15 seconds remain. And back to pass. Incomplete.
And off the hands, off the knee, and onto the ground.
Hey, folks, give it up for them one more time. Your Independence cheerleaders and dance team. Show them the love. They're working hard on a cold night in October for you.
Second and 10.
And they are going to pass.
Passing and downfield.
Oh,
Incomplete.
off the shoe this time. This is very
Minute
interesting.
59 left.
And it's third down, I believe. Yep.
Third and 10.
Third and 10.
Defense for the Eagles.
All right, let's see if they're going to keep it on the ground here or put it in the air.
Backward pass, and he's going to be brought down. He's going to throw the ball away.
Is that not? Okay.
I don't.
Well, it's 4th and 10 here at the 45-yard line. Unless they're going to mark him down back there.
Stop for the Eagles.
44-yard line. So let's see if Memphis can capitalize on this big 4th down with a minute 50 left. And they step back. It's got time, and it's incomplete.
So Independence will take over with a minute 45 to go.
Incomplete.
And
Turnover on down.
I don't believe they have enough time to knee out the clock, but we'll see if they can get one first down. I think this game is basically over.
yeah, it's just about 20 seconds over
Yep.
the kneel down. So Hills with the ball. He's going to pick up about 5 on the play. He's running hard.
Yep.
Reed hand off to Hills for the Eagles.
So we can bring up 2nd and 5.
8 and 6, it'll be 2nd and 4.
So waiting to see what time they start up the clock, but see, now they can kneel with the time if they want to. Hand off to Hills. He's going to get
Hills on the carry.
a few yards, going to bring up 3rd down. And the Eagles are going to have to snap the ball one more time.
I feel like the refs are just taking their time.
They're just like, yeah, we'll start the clock up about now.
6 seconds.
So here comes what should be the last play of the game. Parker, I appreciate you coming out and spending your evening with us here.
No,
So-
anytime, you know. It's a pleasure. Come to help out whenever you need it. So feel free to always hit me up if you ever need any favors.
So here we go. Last play of the game.
Oh.
Are you kidding?
What? Come on.
And we just needed to. Oh,
Eagles that'll back them up. One more play.
just got to make sure. Are you kidding me? That's hilarious.
Exactly.
All right, so the 75th penalty of the evening.
Oh, and it's they're just starting the clock, and game is over.
And that's it. So that is it from Independence High School. The Independence Eagles win and improve their record to 5-4 with a score of 42 in the Memphis East Mustangs 10. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you. Have a great evening.